Hello again, everybody out there in YouTube land. This is Ken Iverson from Kent, Washington, USA, promoting Peace Day on July 4th. That's the date today. Peace Day is on July 10th, 6 days from now, in Kent here. Uh, let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Ken Iverson. I'm a graduate of Kent Meridian High School, 1961, Stanford University with a BA emphasis in history with an emphasis on African studies and American studies in 1965. I graduated with distinction. I'm working on the first annual Peace Day celebration, which is going to be July 10th, 2010, the Kent Meridian Performing Arts Center at Kent Meridian High School in Kent. It starts at 7 o'clock in the evening on the 10th. There'll be live music, a band called Tupelo. That's where Elvis was born in Mississippi. It's the first annual Peace Day celebration. There'll be a second annual Peace Day celebration in 2011, a third in 2012, moving forward. At least that's the hope for now. The band Tupelo is an 8-member band. It's sort of a bluesy country. As I said, that's where Elvis was born in Mississippi. On the program, there'll be 3 speakers. One is a returning member of the Peace Corps. Her name is Jennifer Simon Halai. She was in Turkmenistan for 9 months. She had to leave because of political unrest in that country, so she didn't serve the full 2 years. She's agreed to speak and recruit for the Peace Corps on the evening of the 10th. There'll be 2 people from the Institute for Community Leadership. They'll be performing original poetry, and also one of them, Tina Chen from the Institute, a former mentee there, will be interpreting Alice Walker's Why War is Never a Good Idea. We'll also have a conscientious objector who served 2 years of alternative service with the Quakers in Seattle during the Vietnam War. His name is Soren, and he's a personal friend of mine. Peace Day is dedicated to 2 of my great nieces, aged 7 and 8, both coincidentally and ironically named Gracie and Grace, and all the children of their generation. The dedication is from my mother's generation, what Tom Brokaw calls the greatest generation, the men and women who came of age during the Great Depression and World War II. By the way, my mother is 90 years old. Also, the dedication is from my generation, the baby boomer generation, and from the parents' generation of the 2 Graces. I got the idea for Peace Day from Andy Rooney on CBS TV 60 Minutes. This was on November 8th of 2009. It was 3 days before Veterans Day. Andy is 91 years old. He served in World War II as a correspondent, and he lost many of his classmates during the war. Andy cannot countenance war, and he was looking for a day to balance Veterans Day, and he called it a no-war day. The next day, I got up and I wrote a letter to President Obama and suggested that we celebrate Peace Day. That's the name I gave to it, Peace Day, on June 14th, which would be Flag Day now. And I suggested that the connection between flag and peace would be worthy of a great nation. President Obama wrote back in a letter dated January 4th, 2010, thanking me for my suggestion and idea. At Christmas of 2009, one of my nephews, Dan, the father of Grace, suggested we started celebrating Peace Day this year on Grace's birthday. And thus we have Peace Day on July 10th. While the first annual Peace Day celebration will not be on Flag Day as originally conceived, it will be held after Independence Day, Saturday, July 10th. It will bookend the week. The Independence Day on the 4th, on a Sunday, will bookend the week of July 5th. The Peace Day will be on July 10th. With the war in Iraq winding down, as in the war in Afghanistan continues, what better time for peace? It is my hope that we leave on the evening of July 10th not willing to die nobly for a cause, but rather to live intelligently and with commitment for a cause, the cause of peace. Thank you very much, and hope to see you at Peace Day on July 10th, 2010 in Kent. I'm Ken Iverson, CEO, President organizer of Peace Day. Thank you very much. Hope to see you then. Bye-bye.